Today's gospel passage comes from Mark's Gospel, the 5th chapter, as we continue our journey this year through Mark's Gospel. And in it is, again, near the early part of his ministry. And he's approached by an official by the name of Jairus. And Jairus is so concerned about his daughter because she is near death. And he begs Christ, please come and help her, save her, to give her her health again. And Christ agrees and is on the way to the home of Jairus to minister to his 12-year-old daughter. But on the way, a crowd is gathering and they're walking with him. And suddenly there's a woman who, not coincidentally, has been in need of a physician for 12 years. She has had this bleed that has not been cured. She has spent every cent she owned, has sold absolutely everything. She has nothing left. And she says in this prayer, if I could only touch the hem of his garment, I will be healed. And she, against all customs and all laws, a woman who is unclean reaches out and not only touches a man, but touches this rabbi. And immediately she's healed. And Christ turns and says, who touched me? And the apostles who are walking with him are incredulous. What the heck are you talking about? Oh, there's a zillion people around you. What do you mean, who's touched you? But Christ knows, despite all the touches, there was someone special, someone who needed him more, just as much as this daughter of Jairus, this daughter of the elite. So he takes time out from serving the rich to minister to this woman who has no intermediary, no intercessor, no one to pray for her. She was alone in her prayer, and Christ touches and heals her and says to her, your faith has healed you. All too often, many of us find or believe that we're alone. There's no one to pray for us. We are alone. We have done all that we can, and our last resort is to turn to Christ. Well, no matter when we turn to Christ, no matter how many intercessory prayers we receive, Christ knows us and can distinguish our touch for healing when it's done in profound and deep faith, when we are at the end of our rope. That's the message. But there's a continuing thought. Christ does not stop. He goes on to minister to the daughter of Jairus, this 12-year-old, to heal her as well. See, we have this extraordinary loving God who will reach out in intercessory prayers, but even if we have to pray and be our own intercessor. So don't ever give up. Don't ever quit. Don't ever believe that God can't help. God can in the midst of your pain, in your aloneness. God is there and can distinguish your touch of faithful need just as you are. And as we always say, at the end of the day, Lord, what are we going to do today?